Just over a week ago, I posted a video telling Avs fans not to panic about the team. They were 0-4 at the time, and people were quickly starting to get worried. And like any YouTube comment section out there, some people agreed with me, and some people were heavily against and telling me that I'm an idiot, but whatever. However, since that video, Colorado is now back to 500 at 4-4 and looks like they are completely back. The win streak started against Anaheim at Ball Arena. Although the game did go to overtime, the Avalanche absolutely owned the Ducks all night, and had it not been for Lucas Dostal, it more than likely would have been a 6-2 or 7-2 game. The best part about this win, however, was that the Avs had to come back from down 2-0. They had to be resilient and fight through even when things weren't going their way, and that's something that we haven't seen from them in some time now. Sunday night in San Jose was probably the weakest game of the win streak, but they earned a hard-fought, greasy 2 points against the Sharks. Nothing you can really complain about. The team then traveled to Seattle on Tuesday night for their Frozen Frenzy matchup against the Kraken. They would start a little slow, but Justus Annunen would make a couple great stops to keep them in it, and Joel Kiviranta would bury 2 goals to get Colorado rolling. From there, they took over the game and just kind of shut the Kraken down. The final win of the road trip would come in Utah as the Avs defeated the Hockey Club 5-1. I think that this was probably the best game for the team overall, as it saw everyone from top to bottom producing at their best. Ross Colton would grab his 7th goal of the season, although he did leave with an upper body injury, but hopefully it's not too severe. Cale Makar added to his points total off of a nice shot where he would score, and Ivan would even nab his first career NHL goal. And once again, Juice was absolutely fantastic, only allowing 1 goal on 24 shots, and shutting a high-powered offense in Utah down. What gets me most excited about the team right now is that everybody is doing their part. Nathan MacKinnon had 2 goals and 4 assists. Rantanen had a goal and 6 assists. And of course, Cale Makar had 2 goals and 5 assists over this win streak. The depth guys were doing their part, as Casey Middlestat had 6 points, something that I don't know if you could ask much more of out of your second-line center. Ross Colton had 5 points. Joel Kiviranta had 4 goals in 3 games, and Ivan would pick up his first career goal in Utah on the power play, like I mentioned. Kovalenko also had 3 assists over the win streak as well. However, no one was a bigger part of these 4 wins than Justus Annunen. Georgiev started the game against Anaheim and played solid, but it would not compare to Juice's performance over his 3 starts. Annunen posted a .962 save percentage in San Jose, a .926 in Seattle, and another .962 in Utah. He was absolutely unreal, making clutch save after clutch save. He gave up a total of 4 goals through the 3 games, and I didn't really think that any of them were bad goals. He provided a steady presence in net, something that Colorado just unfortunately hasn't felt with Georgie. You could tell the team felt more comfortable in front of him as the road trip went on, and they seemed to just lock down better the more they played in front of him. If Juice can carry this confidence through the season and the defensive zone structure stays as strong as it was, teams are going to have a heck of a time scoring on the Avs this year. I was also really impressed with a couple others like Matthew Steinberg, Sam Malinsky, and Logan O'Connor. No, Steinberg probably isn't going to be in the lineup much longer once we get healthy, but he stood in perfectly, did his job, and didn't make any mistakes. Like I said, when your team's injured, that's all you can ask for out of your 4th liners. Malinsky was absolutely amazing, as he was elusive on his skates and protected the puck very well, but also did a good job defensively taking guys off pucks and winning battles. He had a little bit of a slip-up in the Utah game, but other than that, which is kind of on DeHaan too, but other than that, I thought he played probably his best hockey we've seen him play so far. And LOC did what he always does. Forechecked hard, played well on the PK, and brought some fire to the lineup. Hopefully the points start to come for him, and he's rewarded. Now, a lot of people are saying that we shouldn't be getting overly excited about beating the Ducks, Sharks, Kraken, and Hockey Club, which I kind of agree with to an extent. No, we don't need to be going out acting like we won the cup or the division or anything like that, obviously. But any win that you can get without Jonathan Drouin, Arturi Lehkonen, Val Nichushkin, and Gabe Landeskog in your lineup is a big one in the National Hockey League. And no, the Ducks and Sharks, not strong teams. But I do think that Seattle and Utah are going to be teams that either make the playoffs or are right there at the end of the season. They're both deep and pretty solid overall squads that roll 4 lines. And Colorado controlled both of them, so I wouldn't say they're bad teams at all. And I'm not saying that we should be jumping through the ceiling over a 4-game win streak over some okay teams. However, I think that we should be very optimistic about the future of this season. as guys continue to play how they have, hopefully, and we get our other guys off the IR, we are going to be a very lethal team when it comes to the playoffs. And I mean very lethal, because we're getting production out of every part of this team. With that being said, tell me what you guys think. Do you think I'm overreacting here? Do you think that we're going to fall into another losing streak? Do you think that these guys are going to be able to keep it up as other guys come back and get healthy? I think they are. I really do. And like I said, the goaltending situation is what gets me the most excited. But tell me what you guys think, and I will catch you in the next one.
Wally's made this.